Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers loss 106 to 108 against the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight in NBA. And with this score, the Lakers loss is 16th loss of the season. Where this was a very close game that was defining the last minutes of the of the game, where I didn't expect that the Lakers were going to play a very great game and force that the Minnesota Timberwolves played one of his best basketball to defeat the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Los Angeles Lakers play a very great game, but in the end it wasn't enough. And this is a concern because if the Lakers want to qualify to the playoffs and compete to win the championship this next summer, they need to improve this team because it's okay that you can compete, but the most important is that you can win and defeat the top teams, and so you can escalate the position and try to be the highest position that you can and win the games. That is important. And again, the Lakers couldn't win this game. Remember that these two teams played 1 week ago, the last December 21st, where the Lakers lost 111 to 118 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Again, that game was played in the same place in Minnesota, where the Lakers, like this game, play a tremendous game. The big difference was that the Lakers use the first 3 quarters and the first part of the fourth quarter, because in the last minutes of the game, the Minnesota Timberwolves took the game of the control and won that game. And this game was different because, how I told you, the game was close all the game. The Lakers, for first time in the last 5 games, the Lakers won the first quarter, where the first quarter was very close, where the Lakers play a great game in offense, where they won the quarter by 2 point difference, 31 by 20, 31 by 29. In the second quarter, in the first minutes of the quarter, the Lakers ran 8-0 and they were leading the game by 10 point difference, 39 to 29. And in that moment, I thought that the Lakers were going to take the handle of the control and they're going to handle all the game. But no, I was wrong, because the Minnesota Timberwolves ran 10-0 and they put just 1 point difference and they took the lead of the game. And later in that, like the rest of the game have several lead, where the sometimes the Lakers were leading the game and other times were the Minnesota Timberwolves, but most of the time the Minnesota Timberwolves had the lead of the game, where they have the 10 or 12 point lead. And in the second quarter is when in my opinion, was marked the difference, because in this quarter the Minnesota Timberwolves won that quarter 32 to 26. They won that quarter by 6 point difference, and the Minnesota Timberwolves were leading the game by 4 point difference, 62 to 57. In like the in the and in the third and the second half, in the third and the fourth quarter, the game was very close. Where in the third quarter, the Minnesota Timberwolves won that quarter by 1 point difference, 21 by 20. And in the fourth quarter, like I told you, the game had several lead, but the Minnesota Timberwolves had most of the lead in the game. And in the last minutes, it looked like that the Minnesota Timberwolves were going to win this game, because they had a 7 point lead with less than 1 minute to play. But the Lakers had the opportunity to tie the game, where LeBron James threw for a shot for a 3 points. At 3 points a time, where he made it, but the referees called that it was 2 points, and the Lakers were losing in that moment by 1 point difference. And later this was a very polemic call, because in my opinion, I thought that the LeBron James scored a triple by a 3 point difference, because I think that he didn't touch the the mark with his right or left foot, but in the end you can blame the referees because the Lakers didn't did enough to win the game, and the LeBron James, the Lakers had the last position of the game where they just needed to score a double, no, score a shot to tie the game and send the game to the overtime. They couldn't because LeBron James had the opportunity to tie the game and to send the game to the playoffs. He couldn't, and the Lakers lost the game 106 to 108. And LeBron James couldn't celebrate his birthday because he lost this game. So, what about the statistics? The Lakers didn't play a very great game in offense where they used through for a 42% in field goal and they allow 50% in field goal. The Lakers just scored 7 triples and they allowed 12 triples. And in the paint, the Lakers won the paint 52 to 48. And in the individual statistics, the only best player was Anthony Davis, that he scored 33 points and 70 rebounds. Another double and LeBron James scored 26 points. We can see here that the role player and the other player of the team didn't help the LeBrons nor Davis to win this game, because you can see none of the other Lakers players, except the Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they couldn't score more than 10 points, and this was one of the reasons why the Lakers lost this game. You can see that nor Tauren Prince, nor Austin Reeves, nor Vanderbilt, nor Reddish, nor Daniel Russell and Hashimura would score more than 10 points, and this was one of the reasons why the Lakers lost the game. So, what's next? The Lakers will have a back-to-back games where tomorrow they will play in the last day of the year and the last game of this year, where the Lakers will travel to New Orleans, where they will play against the New Orleans Pelicans and New Orleans and 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that these two teams play 1 month ago, or in the first day of the month, where the Lakers wait a minute, where the Lakers play, these two teams play in the NBA season tournament semifinals in Las Vegas, where the Lakers didn't have any problem. They defeat and humiliate the Pelicans 133 to 189. This game will be a completely difference, because the Pelicans are playing a very great basketball. In this moment, the Pelicans are in the 7th place with a record of 18-14 in the Western Conference, and the Lakers are in the 9th position in the Western Conference with a record of 17-16. In my opinion, this will be a very close game, but I think that in the end, the Lakers will win this game by 3 or 5 point difference, and the Lakers will get the 18th win of the season. So, here's one more opinion about what happened tonight, where the Lakers lost by second time in the season against the Minnesota Timberwolves and Minnesota. And the Lakers had a record of 17-16. And tomorrow, the Lakers will play the last game of the year, and the last game, of the year and of the week, against the New Orleans Pelicans. See you next video, Gibran.